What's up everyone, welcome to the club. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Beetlejuice. Make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So we move over to the left side and draw in a circle, starting from the very top. We'll work our way around to the bottom of the eye, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a large gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the top of the circle on the right side. Now we're going to draw two small circles for the pupils, but we want to push them in. So let's start on the left side. Draw a smaller circle, leave a little space on the inside of the eye. We're going to line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now on the top left of each pupil, I'm going to add a smaller circle for a highlight. And then we're going to go in and fill the pupils in black. Let's move up and draw in the eyebrows. Directly above the left eye, we're going to curve in, then down on the inside. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to curve down and out, down towards the corner of the eyebrows. Now let's go back to the inside. We're going to curl up the frown line. Starting from the left, we'll curve up and then in. Now let's thicken up the eyebrow. Starting from the outside, I want to taper this up towards the top. Now I'm going to follow that same curve coming in towards that frown line. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to go in and fill the eyebrows in black. In line with the bottom of the eye, we're going to move to the center and draw the tip of the nose. So we start on the left, we're going to draw a curve, coming down and then up. Now we're going to step up and draw a shorter curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to add that dark trim around the eyes. We start from the tip of the eyebrow on the outside. We're going to curve down and in, just underneath the left eye. And then we'll pull that up towards the inside corner of the eyebrow. Let's do the same thing on the right. Down, rounding this out, and then going up towards the outside corner of the eyebrow. Now we're going to step down and draw the top edge of the mouth. Starting from the left side, we'll curve down and then back up. Now let's add in some teeth. Starting from the center, I'm going to curve down and then up towards the left. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's do another one on either side. And then we'll add an even smaller one on the ends. Now we'll draw the bottom of the mouth in behind the teeth. We'll start underneath this tooth, draw a half circle, curving down, and then up on the right. Let's add the edge of the tongue. Over on the left, I'm going to curve up the middle, and then down, and we'll fill the upper area in black. Now I'm just going to add the lower lip. Starting on the left side, I'm just going to follow the same curve of the mouth going up towards the right. Now I'm going to add a drip mark over on the right side. So we're going to start on the edge of the mouth. I'm going to curve down and up, like drawing a U. Now we're going to come down a little bit lower, and then go all the way up towards the tooth. We do a smaller one on the end, going all the way up towards the corner of the mouth. Now at the bottom here, I'm going to draw a small circle. Okay, so now that we've finished the face, let's draw in the lower part of the head. From the left eye, I'm going to step out and draw a large half circle, curving down underneath the mouth in the center. Now I'm going to pull this back up on the right side, going out and then up to the same height. Now I want to continue this line going up above the left eyebrow. So we're going to go straight up, and then we're just going to bend that into right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right, going straight up, and then bending that in. Now we just want to hook this back down and out with a short curve. And then we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve for the top of the head. Let's start on the left, we're going to curve up, and back down on the right. Let's add that same drip mark on the top left of the head. Start by curving down and then up. Come down even lower in the middle. Go all the way up, leaving a little gap at the top. And then we'll do another short curve coming down and then up. Now at the bottom here, I'm just going to add a small circle. Now we're going to surround the head with the hair. Starting from the center, we're going to step up, start with a point. Now from this point, I want to curve up and then out towards the right. Now we're just going to taper that back down and then in, leaving a gap on the top of the head. Now let's curve in the opposite direction. Curving out and then up. And we're going to taper this back in towards the head. We're going to continue this pattern around the head. So from here we're going to go up again. And we'll come down and then in. Let's go to the left side. From here we're going to curve out and then up. And taper that back down. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. And then one more time, we'll go out and down, and we'll pull that back in. Now before we finish off the hair, let's draw in the ears. Just above the cheek, on the side of the head, we're going to curve up, round out the ear, and then pull that in. We'll line this up on the right side, and we'll do the same thing. Let's draw the inside of the ear. Starting on the left, we'll curve up and then out. Now let's go back to the left side and draw the rest of the hair. Curve down and up. Now we're just going to pull this in towards the ear. Pull that right in. Let's go to the right. From here we're going to curve down and out, and then in behind the ear. Now we're going to add a few more points along the bottom. Starting on the left, we'll curve out and down. Now we'll taper that back up, leaving a little space underneath the earlobe. We'll do another one going the opposite direction. Come down and out. And we'll pull that up and in behind the head. Now I'm going to go back and just accentuate the frown line. From the center, we're going to step over towards the left, curve up and in towards the middle. Alright, now let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So over on the left, I'm going to curve out and down towards the bottom of the jacket. And do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, we're going to curve down and in, leaving a gap in the center. Come into right about there on both sides. And then we're going to pull this straight up underneath the head. Now from the bottom corner of the jacket, we're going to step up and draw a curve from left to right. Let's move up to the top and draw on the collar of the shirt. From the center, I'm going to angle down and out towards the left, and then the right. Now we're going to add the tie. We're going to add a V along the top. And then from that center, I want to angle straight down and out towards the left, and then the right. And then we'll connect these 2 points with another V. Let's go in and fill the tie in black. Let's add in the collar of the jacket. From the top of the jacket on the inside, we're going to step out, curve down, and then in. And then we're going to add the stripes of the jacket. Starting from the outside, we're going to step in, draw that same curve, going up underneath the jacket collar. Do the same thing on the right side. We're going to add one more stripe underneath the collar, just curve down towards the bottom. Now we're going to fill that center stripe in black. Now we're going to continue working down with the legs. In the center, I'm going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Leaving a gap in the center, go over towards the left, curve out and down towards the left heel, and then the right heel. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, I'm going to curve down and then up towards the toe. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw on the top of the foot. We're going to draw a half circle aiming towards the heel. So from the toe, we'll curve up. And we're going to come down, we're going to stop right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's move back up to the top and draw on the side of the leg. From the outside corner of the jacket, I want to step in, curve out, round out the leg, and then pull that in towards the top of the foot. Let's thicken up the sole. We want to take this curve and just draw it right up above. From the top of the foot, we want to step up and draw on the edge of the boot. On the outside of the leg, we'll curve down and then up. And do the same thing on the right. Now let's add some stripes across the pant. Starting in the center, draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom. Now we go to the outside, we curve out and then down on top of the boot. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add one more stripe. Just follow that same curve of the leg coming down towards the edge of the boot cuff. Now we're going to start over on the left side. We're going to fill this area in black. Now we're going to skip this one and fill the inside on the left. And then again, we'll skip this area and move over towards the right in the center. Now let's move up to the top and draw on the arms. We're going to start about halfway along the side of the body from the head towards the bottom of the jacket. So right here we're going to curve out and down towards the wrist. We'll line up on the right and do the same thing. Now back on the left side, let's draw on the thumb. Draw a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that small half circle and then a bracket. Now let's add in the fingers. Starting at the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to curve down and up around that bracket. We're going to add two more fingers. So we'll step down, curve down and up the second finger. And on the side here, we're going to curve out, round out the arm, and then pull that in underneath the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. And the third finger, we're going to go all the way around and then in behind the head. For the inside of the wrist, I'm going to curve down and then up towards the outside of the arm on both sides. Now we're going to continue adding stripes all the way up towards the top of the arm. We're going to follow that same curve, going across. Now we're going to continue going all the way up towards the top of the arm. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra lines. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's fill the bottom area in black. Then we're going to skip this area and fill the second area in black. And then we'll continue up on this area at the very top. Let's do the exact same thing on the right side. I'll just finish off this last area. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Beetlejuice. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.